Hey guys, Coach Bush here with
Coach Fernando. How you guys doing?
and we're back with our exercise tip of the month. So we've addressed some strength concerns. We've done jumping in our last video. Today we're going to talk about speed. We're going to primarily work on some plyometrics and some different speed drills. Specifically with acceleration, we'll cover top end speed at a different time. So Coach Fernando is going to take me through the first drill, which is always a staple on how we do plyometrics to help teach acceleration. So I'll let him take it over and I'm going to demo.
Yeah, so we're going to do bounding. You're going to be coming up right here. Bounding is just kind of like an over-exaggerated run. This is going to be really powerful, really forceful. The couple things that we need to look for in Coach Bush is going to be a big knee drive, helps with thigh separation, so we don't want to be here really choppy. We actually want to come in here, big knee drive. The other thing is, once I'm way over here, I want to pop that leg back and be on my toes, landing under my hips every time. So don't overstride and then have a nice little lean forward because we're working on acceleration. So Coach Bush, go ahead, give me 10-yard bound. Ready, go. There you go, big knees, big knees, big knees. Boom, there you go, nice job. So coming over here, we're gonna demonstrate a couple more things. So you guys notice he had a really, really big knee drive that caused a big thigh separation, therefore having a little bit of hang time. That's when you can kind of make it look really pretty, when it just looks fluid and just really strong. The other thing is, we want to be loud on this one. We always talk about our jumps and landing. We want to be nice and silent, but on this one's going to be nice and powerful, so I want you to pop that leg coming back and really just kind of springboard off your foot. Let's do that one more time. Ready, and go. Pop, pop, pop. Boom, there you go.
Awesome, okay. So that was part one of our acceleration. Like you mentioned, good thigh separation, big knee drive. We like to use some analogies. So one thing we use with our athletes, kids, think of like a punch. If you're getting hit with a jab, it's not gonna hurt very much. You can probably eat those all day. So think of that as like a little knee drive. Like you're not gonna get anywhere. Those ground can eat those forces all day. If it's more of like a cross, like a big knee, again, that's when you knock people out, or like a hammer versus putting it into the wall, just a little one. Okay, we're thinking big power on these things because what we need to do right now is create power to help us down the track. So that's our first thing on acceleration is plyometrics. Stay tuned for our second tip. All right guys, we're back with number 2 tip, which is gonna be working on our technique. So when we do our running program, first thing we always address is technique. Whether you're a youth or whether you're a professional athlete, that's one thing that no matter what, if you're gaining more strength, gaining more power, your technique's gonna change. So we always wanna address that every single day so that way that doesn't go. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do when it comes to acceleration is teach an old school wall run. So Coach Fernando's gonna demo for me. I'm gonna coach him up. So Nick, if you'd come around here for me, please, to see the angles for everybody. We'll get about right here. All right, so what he's gonna do is he's gonna lean into the wall to create that good lean. If you're thinking of angles, think of like here's 90 degrees, he's around like 60-degree angle. So that way it's optimal for him to drive horizontally versus vertically, okay? So you can see he's got a good lean right here. Rule of thumb, just think his eyes would look straight ahead and be able to see his thumbs. All right, if I came and chopped his hands off, he would fall in to the wall, not straight down, and also not just be able to stand straight up. So he's gonna get into his good lean. All right, we're gonna start with his right knee up. So Nick, if you could come around just so the audience can see. So for now, I'm gonna have to get back just a tad, right there. Okay, so he's gonna bring his knee up. Now, one thing you can see is his leg forms a nice 90-degree angle. His ankle forms a nice 90-degree angle. That allows him, just like he was mentioned on video number 1, to have good thigh separation. So when this leg comes back, it drives back. It doesn't just go straight down, and there's more force. All right, versus if he started here, what we'll see a lot of our kids do is just boom right here, which is a braking force, not an accelerated force. So first thing we're gonna do, Coach Fernando, is just say switch. So his goal is to quickly switch and get his left leg up to the same position his right leg was just at. So right leg starts up. All right, ready, go. 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 And relax, perfect. All right, for the second drill, we're just gonna do a 1-2. Now, the only reason I wanna do this, because you guys kind of got the concept, is it's kind of easy to do one response, just like on our jumps, but when we do multiple, that's when things go awry. So that's when maybe he turns into quick, and not maintain that same thigh separation and that power that we're looking for. So now he's gonna start with his right leg up. He's gonna end with his right leg up. Still thinking that same power and angles that he just created. All right, right leg up, ready, go. Punch, punch, go, big drive, go. One more, go, pop, pop, and relax, awesome. Okay, so like our slogan says, simple things, savage as well. Very basic drill. As you can see, there's There's nothing really cutting edge about it. We can progress and regress based off the client and where they're at. Some people might need more drive and a piston-like action and acceleration. Some people might need to work on their top-end speed mechanics more. It's kind of be based on individuals. But again, we're going to own the basics, and those are some of our basics when it comes to acceleration. Good for now. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, whenever we think about doing these, it's going to be kind of tricky on the single response and the multiple response. Whenever we do repeated, think about driving through the wall. It's not just getting my legs up, but I'm actually driving and pulling force back. Think about moving the wall away from the facility.
All right. Last thing, again, these are techniques. So just because you do this does not get you faster. You still have to actively do the sprints and work on your strength and things like that. These are just other things to help you with that. So if you follow these tips, you'll be a lot further ahead for your speed, especially acceleration. But stay tuned. Next exercise tip of the month, we'll probably go back to strength, maybe some core, and we'll see you then. All right.